Hello students, today in this video we will discuss about water of crystallization and plaster of Paris compound. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we will discuss about the water of crystallization. We know that there are some salts which are colored, okay, like FeSO4, ferrous sulfate, .7H2O. This is ferrous sulfate in which 7 molecules are water attached, okay, and the color of this salt is green. And another salt is copper sulfate, CuSO4, in which 5 molecules of water attached, okay. So the color of this compound is blue. This color is actually because of the water molecules which are attached with the crystal of these salts, okay. So because water molecules are present in the crystal of this salt, so that is why these salts are known as an hydrated salt, okay. So these salts are known as hydrated salt, and in which the salt in which there are no water molecules, those salts are known as anhydrous salt. So these are hydrated salt. So fixed number of water molecules are combined with the crystal of the salt. So this is known as water of crystallization. So how can we define the water of crystallization? So we can say that the fixed number of water molecules in one formula unit of salt is known as water of crystallization. So this is what the fixed number of water molecules in the one formula unit of the salt is known as water of crystallization. So you can see that 7 molecules of water is present in the ferrous sulfate and 5 molecules of water is present in the copper sulfate. This is what this is copper, this is water of crystallization. Now we will talk about the plaster of Paris. So the plaster of Paris is nothing but the formula of plaster of Paris is CaSO4 dot half H2O. So this is also known as calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. So when gypsum is heated, gypsum is what? Gypsum is CaSO4 dot 2H2O. So this is what? This is gypsum. When it is heated up to 373 Kelvin, or you can also say that 100 degrees centigrade. If it is heated up to this temperature, the 1.5 molecules of water will evaporate and it gives calcium sulfate hemihydrate, that is nothing but plaster of Paris. And this is the 1.5 molecules of the water. So this is what this is, plaster of Paris. So plaster of Paris is nothing but calcium sulfate hemihydrate, okay, calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Okay, so again when we want gypsum back, so if we add water in this plaster of Paris, we can again get the gypsum. So the reaction would be like this. So this is calcium sulfate hemihydrate when we add water in it, it gives us gypsum again. So gypsum is what? CaSO4 dot 2H2O. So calcium sulfate dihydrate is known as gypsum. It is known as gypsum. So because of the gypsum we can get the plaster of Paris, and gypsum is, there are so many deposits on large scale it is found in the Paris, that is why it is also known as plaster of Paris. So after this we can say that the water of crystallization is the fixed number of water molecules in one formula unit of salt is known as water of crystallization. Okay, so same like that, there is half molecule of water is attached with one formula unit of the copper sulfate salt. So this is what? This is the water of crystallization. So because it is written like that, so we can say that the one molecule of copper sulfate is attached, or you can say that it shares half molecule of water. So it is also can be written as 2CaSO4 dot H2O. So with that we can conclude that two molecules of copper sulfate shares one molecule of water, that means one molecule of copper sulfate will share half molecule of water. Okay, so that is why it can be written like this as well. So this is what? Plaster of Paris, calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Okay, so I hope it is clear now. Thank you.